I hope the many lawyers who are either at Georgetown University on the faculty or who are a product of an excellent law school education, having graduated from Georgetown University School of Law, are already hard at work putting that civil suit together, because that will hit Ed Martin where it hurts, in his pocketbook, and I think it will end up perhaps even putting an end to this abusive claim of Ed Martin that we won't even employ anybody coming out of Georgetown. So, he better buckle up, because he may have a whole lot of personal coming his way.
Glenn, how do we even know, though, if these candidates who've applied for jobs at the DOJ, if they don't get hired, how do we know that it's because he won't hire them because Georgetown still has its DEI policies in place? He might very well just say, no, you weren't qualified. That's why we didn't hire you. And these folks, the candidates who were not brought on, they're going to say, well, we weren't hired because Ed Martin doesn't like our alma mater. And so we're being discriminated against because our alma mater, their political ideology doesn't comport with his. And so how do you prove that the reason that these folks don't get hired in the future is truly because they are the product of this institution and not the fact that they were just unqualified?
Yeah, I mean, it's a great question. And sort of the devil's in the details. There are two related concepts. One is standing and one is damages. Standing means, kind of as you're suggesting, well, who gets to sue? Because we don't know if these people were not hired or not considered to be hired because of what Ed Martin said, or maybe just because of the needs of the U.S. Attorney's Office or the academic record of this particular person who was seeking employment there. That's called standing. So who has the right to sue? Because who has been harmed? The concept of harm also is intertwined with the concept of damages, just a fancy word for whether you have suffered some sort of financial damage as a result of what Ed Martin has just done.